Chat $10 RTL is gonna be negative again the whole stream. No, I made a promise to myself. I guess I'll wait until to make this
Nah,
to say this.
what are you saying? Say it.
Oh, I mean, I said I made a promise to myself because to be fair, like I was very negative, but to be like, I made a promise to myself that every time I say something negative about Black Clover, I'll say something positive right afterwards. Try to kind of balance it out because I think most fans don't look at like stories the way I do. I look at like the writing of stories. I'm very critical, but at the very least, what's going on is enjoyable for a Shonen Jump fan. So can't I'm being fair, you know. So I'm trying to be considerate. That's a big thing for me. Considerate. Being considerate is
I
important.
mean, in my opinion, it's just RT being RT. You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with this for like what 2 years now. RT, how long I've been knowing you?
Probably longer than that. But the thing about it is like the difference between then and now is because my critiques and criticisms and objective analysis is gonna carry a sense of a general enjoyability and positivity along with it.
Okay.
I think I was way more like positive back then when I was just like enjoying Black Clover. Because you guys used to say I used to give every chapter a 10, remember?
You did.
Yeah, so. Because I was like, oh yeah, Black Clover's amazing. But then once I start analyzing it, my opinions about it differ or change a little bit. You feel me?
You see Astro just snuck his ass in here?
You said what?
Yeah.
Is that Astro? What's up, Astro?
So man, my bad. I'm at work right now. I just got on break, so I'm just trying to at least peek my head in and see what's going on.
You good? You on break right now?
Yeah, I only got 30 minutes with y'all, so I'm just gonna make the most of it.
Okay. I appreciate you coming through. All right, so we can just talk about the chapter, I guess, a little bit. The chapter, these chapters seem hype as fuck. I mean, hype as fuck in terms of fighting, right? This is one of the first fights, like real deal fights. I wouldn't even call it a real deal fight. And you know what else? I told y'all, Austin can always keep up with this bitch, bro. He could have always did it. He was just holding.
So Asa's lying? So you're saying Asa was lying back then?
He was just talking, bro. He was just talking.
So he was lying. Nah, just say it. He was lying. He said he could have beat her in Double Union. You gotta say he's lying.
Bro,
he was lying.
How do you prove this chapter? It hasn't even been a day.
Then he was lying. Then he was lying. That's what I'm talking about. He was lying.
He was lying. Okay, whatever.
All right, there we go. Asa's a liar. A big cap.
I mean, it just messes up his credibility.
That's a fact.
This chapter does not happen unless he can always keep up with her. It's only been a day.
True.
I wish Quan Ass was here, bro. Fucking A. He's never around when I want to talk shit to him.
Yeah.
Kino in the building. What's up, man? How y'all doing? We got Nation in the chat. We got my boy Kino, newbie artist. What's up, Juice? What's up? Boy, I ain't seen you in a minute. My boy in the building. One of the OG goats. My boy Juice here, bro. That's what's up. But anyway, man, I think this chapter is dope. Okay, so how do you feel about these? I don't know, what are they called again? Saviors.
Paladins.
Paladins. How do you feel about these paladins showing up in the rising sun?
Let's start off with some negative. Let's start off with some negatives right now, bro.
Yeah.
I'll say something positive after. Well, let's start with something negative. Ain't no way. If Lucius doesn't know Asa's alive, ain't no way you have it where Sister Lily saved Asta, transporting him to the perfect place for him to get stronger, and then you send Sister Lily to that location. What's the expectation? That Sister Lily and Asa are gonna get in a death battle? Because if this could either go really wrong in terms of like inconsistency, or it can be very cliche where Asa and Sister Lily fight, and then he talk no jutsu her out of the paladin transformation. Either or, I'm gonna dislike it heavily. So I don't know how they're gonna explain the fact that Sister Lily's here. And
what if Ichika? What if she fights her and kills her?
All right. One thing I'll say about that: I don't think that will happen because Tabata don't kill people. But if that were to happen, where he would just like, or someone killed Sister Lily, they need to at least address how Asta ended up here. Regardless, they need to address how Asta. Like, if Sister Lily sees Asta's like, "Oh, you're still alive," they better explain why he's alive and in this country. Especially, also, Sister Lily said she's never been here before. So how did you transport him here?
Who's to say? But who's to say Sister Lily's the one who transported him? We don't know how he got to where he got.
I agree. So I need the logical explanation on how that happened.
I do need a logical explanation. I think it has something to do with Ryu. But we'll find out. How do you feel about Ryu stopping them attacks?
Well, I'll say I'll try to be positive because that's another negative. I'll try to be positive. Having the Paladin show up, even though this whole Sister Lily Asta transportation thing is going to be weird, the fact that he can potentially revive people with Heath is interesting. It's very interesting because that brings up like. Sure, it's the Edo Tensei cliche shonen. Tabata's at this point, he's doing all of them. So I don't mind it, Edo Tensei. Bring back Asier. Bring back Lumiere.
Ooh.
Bring back other Wizard Kings. I'm fine with it, personally. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, bringing back other Wizard Kings will be fire. Astro, what you feel to say?
I'm kind of with RT on this one. I'm kind of thinking the negative. With the Paladin thing threw me off because I thought his Asta at least gonna get the 7 days of training in. So when I just see Sister Lily pop up with 2 other Paladins, I was like, wait. Well, what was the point of him being over here? He's just literally gonna come in that same day he's gonna be training. It's kind of weird timing right there. But I do like if that is Heath. I do like if Heath getting brought back right there, and I like the other Paladin. I like the designs of those 2.
Can we talk about me?
Sure.
You want to brag? I saw your TikTok. He
He
wants to brag. Go for it.
Yeah.
The fact that Heath is a bragging point is interesting.
Very interesting.
What can I say except you're welcome? I told y'all. I've been saying this, bro. Come on. Give me my props. Come on, RT. I need to hear it.
What's the props I'm giving you?
to hear
Exactly.
it. I need to hear
What is the props? I don't understand.
I've been telling y'all, bro. Heath was too early. Voltos is the vice captain, always have been, just on the
Okay, see, now we're just bringing in things that don't connect, bro. See, he tried it. See? He's trying it, bro. Oh, my goodness.
I've been said this, dog.
He's trying it.
I didn't know. I'm not going to hold you. I didn't know Tabata was going to bring him back. That was in the cap a little bit. But he was always way too early in Black Clover. He was always one of the best villains in Black Clover on DOD with it, bro. And I knew do something with him, bro. Come on, man. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty surprised he came back, honestly.
I'm very surprised. I didn't know Lucius could revive people.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
That's one of the things that I'm pretty surprised about. And did they ever figure out who that the third paladin was? I saw people talking about it might be Rebchi, different things like that, but we don't.
It looks like Rebichi.
Yeah, we don't have anything clear cut to say who that was, though, right?
I mean,
I'm gonna go with Rebchi because it looks like him, but yeah, we don't have any
they keep
confirmation.
saying Revici, but I just don't see it being Revici.
Who do you think it is? Rades?
No, I don't. Maybe it's a character we've never seen, bro.
That's Rebchi. I'll put some money on that.
I don't see it being Revici. Like the hair is different and everything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The hair was different.
Is it really?
Weren't people still?
That's not.
His hair's way long,
hair, bro.
Yeah, his hair's way too long.
I need to see the image.
I know. I need to. Have the translations came out yet, or was it still just the images?
Just the images.
Okay. Yeah,
oh no, I mean some people have been translating it, but I don't really go off those translations.
Yeah, I haven't seen the translations at all yet. But that was my question. I kind of came in on the tail end of when Astro was speaking. So did they come out clear that Sister Lily and them are in the land of the sun?
They're out there, yeah.
Yeah,
that's what.
They're standing in front. They're standing in front of Asta, bro.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
Oh, I didn't know they were standing in front of Asta. All I knew is they were at the land of the sun.
That's what it seemed like to me, at least. I don't know. I can't say for sure.
Huh. Yeah, this shit's gonna get interesting. And I think RT was the one that said it, or I don't know if it was Astro, but yeah, that's extra surprising. Saying that the fact that we all thought they were gonna have 7 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It fucks up.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
He kind of did the same thing with the Spade arc as well, where it was supposed to be what,
But that
3 days.
That was logical though, because like
Yeah, I mean,
someone actively changed the timing. This
Well,
one, Lucius was
mind
like, you know what?
when they attacked, they didn't even know that was happening. They didn't know he was gonna be changing the timing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. But at the very least, that made sense because Morris was an X factor that changed everything. Whereas this one's like, are we gonna say Lucius just changed his mind? Is that what we're saying? Like, you know what?
I don't think that's Ravici though, man. People in the chat saying that's Ravici.
Someone said Gildred. What are we talking? Oh, I mean, Paladin Gildred would be interesting.
Paladin Gildred would be
He'd be
OD.
OD. Yeah.
Y'all know me, bro. Y'all know I've been saying Gildred, y'all a big gang, bro.
be
Big gang.
And then he gets clapped by Leopold. That'd be crazy, right?
Yeah, he's not. He's not getting clapped by fucking
That'd be crazy.
God.
All that Gildred hype will be
It would be crazy.
in the
It's
mud.
impossible.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
mud, bro.
Fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here, my nigga.
Oh,
You would
shit.
literally need Austin to take out Gildred Paladin. Fuck out of here.
That'd be
Fuck
so
outta
wild.
Oh, so to speak on the other thing that you brought up, here's my other negative. Ryu just stopped Asta and Ichika in this situation. And I'm like, is he just really physically strong? Or is this another power we don't know about? Because we know he doesn't have magic. So are they going to introduce like a new power, even without magic, you can activate? So it's like,
I mean,
or is it just going to be like, he just did it? Like Sister Teresa.
Or like maybe like they eased up when he pulled up. You know what I mean? This type of thing.
this is not a Sister Teresa moment.
Sister.
I
mean, the
Sister
ease
Teresa
up is-
moment was worse. Was
The
way
ease up
worse.
is possible, I guess.
Bro, I mean,
guess.
It's not likely at all. I'm just saying.
Oh no,
Just-
like this
It's possible.
motherfucker-
I'll give you that.
This motherfucker did it, that was a little bit much. Like they was doing some OD attacks. Like
Right. Well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't ever got to that point in the first place anyway. Ichika, she's just like raging.
I mean, she's emotional, bro. What do you expect? Like,
Well, you would imagine if she's a 7 Ryuzen, a captain level, she wouldn't be that emotional to some
Yeah, true.
stranger. You know, if it was Yami in front of her, that's one thing. You know what I mean?
but that kind of reminds me of the one character in Bleach, the kid. He was emotional.
Toshiro, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you.
Toshiro was emotional compared to all the other captains. Like
Yeah.
emotional, unstable. But
What I really don't understand is the difference of reaction between Ryuju and Ichika when it comes to Yami. Like Ichika seems like she hates Yami, but Ryuju's like, hey, yeah, I'm Yami's friend. You know?
Right.
So I'm just like, what's going on there? It's like,
and why she really don't got this smoke for Ryu? Like, what's going on?
yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Okay, what's
and
the
I
odds
think
what's the odds Heath has Lilith Demon Ice Devil? Lilith. Oh, I mean, that'd be interesting. What
well,
are the
Lilith
chances
was
of
dead.
that?
I mean, Ice. We already did the Ice Devil stuff. Come on,
But Heath was an
magic,
ice
bro.
user though. Heath was
Right.
an ice
Yeah,
And especially if he's able
True.
to put the paladins to give them like certain, you know, power ups through devil powers. Like it would make sense if he got, you know, kind of gifted this specific devil that kind of boost his already magic. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not gonna hold you. If he does have Lilith's ice powers, then he claps. Like, I mean, I still just want to clap him. Like, I literally already did that. So you know, it is what it is.
yeah. I'm very curious. Like, the power scales are gonna find this very interesting. How are they going to have the dynamics between other than Asta? Because they're gonna make Asta just super broken. But like the Ryu's in 7, are they gonna have it where the Ryu's in 7 is just fighting the Paladins on equal footing? Then it's like
I feel like
that would
I
be
feel
crazy.
I feel like they're gonna be just as ass as the
Spirit Guardians.
The Spirit Guardians. Watch what I tell you. Tabata love to do that. He outside of the captains, the other nation captains level people are all trash. They always been low key trash. I mean, they're strong in a sense that they can fight against a captain, but they just get clapped by any other enemy that comes near them. Like Tabata don't really know how to level out his enemies. I don't think he really know how to level out his other groups. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he know how to really do that. And that's what I think. It's the same thing's gonna happen. They're gonna get clapped by these Paladins, and we're gonna be calling them trash.
I'll be good if they just lose without them saying, "Oh, they were just protecting people."
Now,
That's
you know,
why they
I'm really gonna have a
that's it.
problem if they get clapped and fucking Ichika doesn't, because she's a fucking
Gaja.
yeah,
Gotcha.
whatever. She's a part of the group too. So why is she so much more OD than these other guys?
Oh, because she's a ninja, obviously.
I guess. And nin. That's a One Piece reference. If you didn't know, now you know. The Land of the Rising Sun characters are stronger than the captains. I mean, yeah, that's true. So for I mean, we don't really know that because we haven't seen the captains do anything outside.
Time skip, yeah, because we don't know how strong they.
skip.
Well, if you want to make things relative, because all the Ryus in 7 kind of clapped Asta, quote unquote, other than like when he wasn't using Devil Union. So if you want to argue that Asta's just like so much more powerful than all the captains, other than like Yami or Meliona, then I guess there's an argument maybe.
I really hope that the captains have gotten stronger since then.
They have,
especially they were down on themselves about not being strong enough to be the Wizard King, so they better be putting in some work. You know what I mean?
Facts. Like Goleon Spirit Dive.
Yeah, something like that would be, or like we haven't even seen the captains use like true magic, things like that. You know what I mean?
True.
Besides real.
Somebody said, I'm guessing that the Paladins are those undying bodies that Lucius was talking to. What?
Talking about to Xenon.
I fucked up. My screen clicked off. Talking about to Xenon. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, these are the undying bodies. Like the Paladins are the perfect humans. That's all part of Lucius's plans.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, that's pretty much what they are. That's a fact. We already confirmed that.
Mm-hmm. He wants all humans to be
How
Paladins.
is Rio stopping the fight a criticism when we don't know anything about him outside of him having whatever that says and no mana?
Clairvoyance and no mana, then it's a new power system, and you got to tell me what that power system is, because I don't know
like,
what.
I kind of agree with Nate on this one. Like, we don't know what the hell going on. We should give it some time, and I'm not even the give it some time type of guy. But this one, on that one, I gotta agree with you.
Ryu was such a confusing character with clairvoyance, because I'm like, you didn't see Sister Lilian coming when y'all was training with Asta,
Right.
Well, he kind of did,
weird.
because I did see a translation where he says, "Oh, they're here," so he kind of expected it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm thinking you would have said something before, when Asta was cutting down the bamboo trees or something. Like, hey, I heard the train they're coming. So, it's kind of weird.
I actually think it's smart not to tell Asta so he can focus on training. Because if you
Yeah.
did tell Asta, he would be like, "Oh, I need to
Get back.
go and confront them." Yeah, it's like, okay. That wouldn't really help the situation. But in terms of Rio, the big thing about this is it would be different if it was like a different series where it's like Fairy Tail, where you could just create any power system you want whenever you feel like it. So Black Clover, like every character, it was all their strength was related to mana. Every single one. The only one that wasn't was Asta with anti-magic. Well, Yami's big with mana too. My thing is like everything's related to mana besides Asta. So if you're gonna introduce something that's not anti-magic, not mana, in this world, it better make sense.
Physical strength always been there too.
How strong do you think Rio is to stop Asta and Ichika?
I mean, look at Yami. Yami was out here throwing fucking crushing boulders and shit.
He has mana.
Well, no, he was always physically the strongest physically in the verse, apparently, back in the day.
Yeah, but he uses mana to enforce all his characteristics.
On top of his physical strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And you saying Ryu, since Ryu don't have mana, he can't do that.
He must work out crazy if he's just like catching Asta. It was like, okay.
Physical attacks. Yeah, I agree with this. The Raizu 7 put more physical techniques with their attacks than just spells. Physical attacks. Captains only use, including Yami. They rely on magic, not physical attacks. I wouldn't say including Yami and Jack. Yeah, Jack does rely on magic as well. Can the Ryu 7 use Mana Zone? I highly doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. Since the way they use magic and mana are so different, and they're right about the physical aspect of it. And I don't think they can use it. I don't even think they know what it is, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's I think that's a pretty cool aspect of the
Hey,
power
RT,
system.
I gotta pee.
All right, go for it. Go ahead, Gold.
I was saying, I think that's one of the cool aspects about the power system with Black Clover is that like the different areas, continents, kingdoms, they don't all have the same format for their magic, and I think that's a cool, underrated way that they go about it, and it makes the differences make sense, and also makes it so that like everything that you're gauging everybody on is not going to evenly line up. You know what I mean? It's going to be like there's some wiggle room with everything because this magic system that they use in the Clover Kingdom is not going to be a direct translation to what they use in the Land of the Sun because they don't even probably use like mana. Well, I guess they might use mana skin looking at Ichika, but mana zone, different things like that. You know, true magic for like the Water Kingdom, and I don't know. It's just a nice diversity between the places and geographically.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I give Tabata credit with that. Now it's obvious that certain ones he doesn't dive into as much, and I really hope that, for example, like Magna has the secret magic. Will we see it again? I don't know.
Doubt it.
When it comes to ultimate magic, we saw Luck use it and we saw Mimosa use it. Will we see more people use it? I don't know. So, and runes. I guess we've seen a decent amount of runes for true magic and stuff. So, I hope he really, even like with the Diamond Kingdom, with the 2 Grimoire stuff, like we haven't seen Mars in forever. So, I hope this is like the final. Usually, final arcs are like war arcs, so it's like they kind of have to return. Like it'll be kind of weird not for them to return.
That's one aspect of Black Clover that really sucks that got dropped. The merging Grimoire thing, that one really sucks. But I think he kind of brought it back in a way with the whole Devil Host. But then,
Even with
yeah, I guess with as well. But the merging of the Grimoires, I really like that aspect, and I was hoping we actually seen more characters with that, but we never did. Never did. You're right. I forgot about that for a minute.
Yeah, Paladin. And since he's like reviving people, since he's like did it for Heath and whatnot, might as well, because it makes the most sense to like include all characters. I hope Lucius just went to other like countries and just took people too. Like Ledros.
That was one of
Paladin?
the things. That was one of the things that I was curious about because what was it the one shining general that we've all never seen still that everyone was still waiting on?
He's gone.
You don't think that he could be somebody like with the that other
Man, I
Paladin?
don't know at this point. I have no idea. We've been saying he's gonna come back for so long. I have no idea.
Get him
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
out of here.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I want to see a Paladin Lictor.
You Paladin who?
Asta's mom.
Oh my god, bring back Lasita.
That's fucking.
That would be crazy. I would respect it though.
How about
I would
this? Think
respect it.
about it. If she was a paladin, or honestly just even like a magic knight that trained and stuff, like would she be talented? Do you guys think? Like, because she could pretty much zap the life force out of whatever she's around, like kind of like Henry, but even stronger and deadlier. You know what I mean? And do you think that she would be like a competent fighter if she applied that in a way or two?
It all depends on how she would apply it. I don't know. Like, cause how would she? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I
how to
wouldn't
see
be.
it.
Like
I
I
wouldn't
understand.
know either.
She can drain people. That's one way to go about it. But like she can also put items into other things. And I'm trying to think of how that would even work and be any bit useful. So I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure either, but like you have to be real creative to make that a fighting power. So
Yeah,
if that was, I think it'll be cool.
it would be pretty wild to see.
RT, you want to read some of the chat?
Someone said, I thought Ryu had mana but no magic, similar to Ledros. If that's the case, can't he still use things like mana skin and boost his physical attributes? No, he doesn't have mana at all. He literally said he's just like Asta. Ledros has mana, it's just like he doesn't have an element. I think that was...
Yeah, he didn't have no attribute to it.
Yeah.
He had one of the most manas at the time.
Yeah, he had a lot of mana.
He was compared to like fucking and them.
Someone said, since Heath is alive, I think it's safe to assume that Dark Triad will return as the Light Triad. You know what's great about that statement is you said return, because all of them are dead. They're all dead. So if they return, then that means they were dead. So
Only Rax is
establish
here to defend himself.
establish that. I just gotta establish that real quick.
Actually, this is kind of random, but now that I think about it, we had Sally, Voltos, or not Voltos, or was it Voltos? And what is his name? Rades. They all went in the Spade arc. Did they do anything at all besides
Nope.
Sally
Nothing
gave the
at all.
robes? Like, I don't think I remember Rades having any purpose at all.
Sent there for no reason.
Like, what?
No reason at all.
I just now remembered that.
Again, that's also plays into like one of the things I've said before. I think Tabata had certain plans, but certain things had to change up for Morris's whole like character to get botched, and you send like characters like Voltos, Rades, and Sally there for no reason. Like you must have had a different plan.
And you had the whole Diamond General there, like, and Tabata's not that writer. He usually have like when he puts stuff in a place, they're in place for a reason. But the Spade arc just left a lot of shit out. No Mars not showing up, that didn't make sense, especially with the Diamond General and Mars there. Like you say, the Sally, that trio, that was crazy. Voltos deserves some screen time.
Yeah, I just never really even thought about it.
Dorothy getting off screen, it was just all weird. Yeah, it's not like Tabata.
Someone said Sally, Rades, and Voltos are evacuating citizens. Literally, the Spade Kingdom soldiers could have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, or the Spirit Guardians, because we know they're trash.
Exactly.
You know
exactly.
I mean? Like, I don't know. That's definitely dropping the ball, though, on that particular thing. Because, like, Rades and all them could have, specifically Rades, because I've always kind of liked him, especially listening to Rax talk about him. He's got some unique stuff that could really bring some cool shit into, like, the actual story. You know what I mean?
He would be a good paladin.
He'd be a great paladin, yeah.
He'd be a good paladin. Good villain.
I don't know. I don't think that's him, though. Well, not really. It could be.
Oh, but actually, if Lucius turned Rades into a paladin and used his power to just revive people, that would make sense how Heath came back.
Or if Rades can revive people that he isn't like super close with, if they kill Lucius, they could revive and bring Julius back.
Well, he can revive anybody. It's the only part that he needs to have connection with a person is when he try to put a soul in their body.
Yeah, and because the factor plays into it that Lucius turning him into a paladin would evolve his magic, so he probably even do crazier stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. I didn't think about that aspect.
Yeah.
Did I tone it down? Never mind.
Someone said Paladin Allen. We don't need Allen back. We don't need Allen back. Bro.
Yeah, we good on Allen.
Yeah. Well, Allen had what? Just fire magic.
Yeah, he used a sword and fire.
He didn't have nothing crazy. All right, Bleach. How y'all liking the Bleach series so far? I actually hear Bleach is getting some pushback a little bit. What's that about?
Really? I did not hear that. The only people pushing back is Chainsaw Man fans.
Really? Why is there a competition there?
Because Chainsaw Man fans are what's the word? Self-conscious. That's the word.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, what are they pushing back on Bleach or pushing back on Chainsaw Man? The Chainsaw Man fans.
The Chainsaw Man fans are pushing back on Bleach. I saw a tweet where one guy said, Episode 1 of Chainsaw Man is better than Episode 1 of Bleach. Episode 2 of Chainsaw Man is better than Episode 2 of Bleach. Like, they're trying to make it a competition when it doesn't need to be.
Well, especially there are much different parts in their story. I'm not watching Bleach personally because I'm not caught up, but Bleach is already like well established, and Chainsaw Man's starting at the very beginning of the story. So they're two totally different approaches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's stupid. Didn't Hunter x Hunter come back this week?
Yeah, the manga came back
last week.
Did anybody check it out?
I did, yeah. I had to like refresh myself on some stuff because even the first chapter back, they kind of dove into some characters that weren't really known characters. They were people that are involved with like the mafia families and different stuff on the ship. I don't know if are you familiar with what's going on kind of like generally in the story? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know the arc they're on, but I haven't read a chapter since the biography chapter.
Didn't a certain character come back?
I was about to say, but this week we got Hisoka to come back. So
don't say his name. Spoilers, motherfucker.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought that's what you were asking. But yeah, so characters coming back, but they're still on the ship doing the Succession War arc, and now we're kind of diving into more like the Phantom Troop and some of the like mafia families that are involved, trying to like find certain people and collect bounties, different things like that. But there were some pretty cool abilities that we got to see, which was nice. Or new abilities.
I wonder if the Nin system. I think they're gonna revise the Nin system. because there was some flaws in it. As much as people like to say how perfect it is, it's not. I think they're gonna revise it because I don't even think the actual creator remember how it works. It was just too much at one point. So I think it's gonna be some changes in the whole Nin system. You guys agree? Yeah, what you think about that? It's been so long, bro.
It is a pretty wild system already, and for this arc, they did kind of already make some changes and stuff. But really more so just like adapted new aspects of Nen, like post-mortem Nen, and also like the Nen Beast and different things like that. So that's added just like extra layers on top of it, which can get confusing at times. Like I was trying to remember some of the branches off of the Nen Beast stuff that's going on in the arc, and it's a lot, to be honest. So I wouldn't be surprised if he kind of like condensed it down or even like made some adjustments to make it easier to, absorb for the average reader.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure when they make drastic changes, it's gonna piss some fans off. I'm almost certain that's gonna happen.
Of course, there's Hunter x Hunter diehard, so of course, it really depends on how consistent they want to be with when it comes to Hunter x Hunter, because they need to get off this arc, and the moment they go to the Dark Continent, that's when things are probably going to change quite a bit, because like that's just that universe, the Dark Continent, is like so far above the regular Hunter x Hunter universe.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have to change it up for those.
Do you guys think you will see the Dark Continent in the next 3 years?
No.
Oh God,
I don't trust the
wish.
consistency. I don't trust it.
I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna say yeah. Fuck it.
Respect.
One
think
Piece
that-
will end before you see the Dark Continent.
Right?
Probably. But I'm hoping that with him coming back, that was like his first plan was to how can I wrap up this traveling to the Dark Continent so that he can like. I hope that he has a plan in place where he can kind of get there and then maybe take another break and then start writing the Dark Continent after. So I'm hoping like the plan that he came into writing new chapters for was like, I'm going to write till I get this to the Dark Continent. You know what I mean? Like he came in with that in mind.
That's what I
Someone
thought.
said there's a new chart that came out showing Jing is off the scale. Is that true?
I'm not sure, honestly. I did see somebody talking about some stuff with Jing, but I saw someone post a video talking about Jing and his abilities and stuff, but I didn't get the chance to check it out.
Apparently, Gong and Killua aren't main characters no more. I've been hearing this a lot. Like,
No.
They haven't been the main character in years. It's been Karapika for this.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
like,
I heard
Kurapika, which is
when
tight.
was the
because-
last time Killua was in the chapter? Killua was in the chapter.
Oh God! Before the Succession War arc, or before the election arc. So it was the
Nice.
Chimera Anarch, and then there was the it was the election arc, and also the arc where what's his name, Kilo was
Like
trying to get
2000.
healed up.
It
And
was
shit
like
that.
2013 the last time Killua was in the chapter.
Yeah, it was a grip ago, and
going, to be fair.
yeah, no, and that's the thing is, I kind of like that they did it. It's kind of reminds me of like JJK in a matter of sense. Honestly, they remind me a lot of each other, specifically like the power system being kind of confusing and in depth and like all over the place. JJK and Hunter x Hunter share that, but also the fact that like your main character kind of isn't always your main character. You know what I mean? Like Gon and Kila, they kind of got pushed to the back burner for now, and now we have Kurapika, and it's kind of like how Megami gets a ton of shine throughout JJK.
Yeah, Kurapika had a main arc, though. He had his main arc, and that was fucking probably one of the best arcs ever, in my opinion. But
Oh, well, the
Kurapika's
York
still
Moon,
a-
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
York
what I
was
said.
my favorite.
Is Kurapika still a bitch? He was kind of a little bitch in the beginning. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, that was a long time. The dude's been literally the guy. Like, he's probably the most trustworthy character in the series in terms of the main
You know,
cast.
I was talking to somebody at my job about Kirito or Kinito. What is his
Disorder
name?
or Online guy?
No, from Tokyo
Hunter?
Ghoul. No, from Tokyo
Oh,
Oh, Kaneki, yeah.
Ghoul. Kaneki. He was really trying to convince me to read the manga. I was like,
a
can't do it.
lot of people have told me the manga's like really good. I just
It
haven't used
is super good. Like, the anime completely botched the
I only
manga.
watched the first season of the anime, and that was it.
First season anime is okay, but after the first season, they skip a lot of information, don't flush anything out, and it's not.
Yeah, because
it's
I watched
not
like
consistent.
if I remember right, I came back and I watched like the first episode of the second season, and it was like this dude had been like tortured or something for a long time, and like they just skipped a bunch of it where it was just like he came back and he was just like a broken human, you know what I mean? Or not even human, I guess you would say. But is Tokyo Ghoul and then Tokyo Ghoul Re? Is Re like the sequel or prequel, or is Tokyo Ghoul Re like a rendition of it, like Brotherhood would be from Full Metal?
No, it's all the same series. It's kind of like Naruto Shippuden, where it's like Tokyo Ghoul Re is continuation, but it's all the same manga
Gotcha.
for the most part.
Gotcha.
I'm not reading neither one. They're trash.
I mean, you don't like gore stuff, so you wouldn't like Tokyo Ghoul in the first place.
Nah, not really. I'm not really. I
see,
mean, what? I don't like gore for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of got over it with, like, when I kind of started reading Berserk a little bit. I kind of got over it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of gore to go around there.
Then I read Chainsaw Man, so I'm kind of over it. But
yeah,
I really don't like the gore shit aspect back in the day. But now I don't mind. It is what it is.
Yeah, I kind of really like the gore stuff. That's why I wouldn't mind maybe giving it a try. When I read the full series of Doro Hedoro, that's when I kind of got into it, because that one's pretty gory.
I actually watched Doro Hedoro way before I even read Bleach, so I don't know. I kind of got used to it back then too.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
very
Doro
cool.
Hedoro is really fucking dope, by the way.
Yeah, it's one of my
cool,
actually,
unique,
I think I got,
very unique.
Yeah, I got all these motherfuckers right here.
Oh, you were a big Doro fan.
Yep, I got the whole series.
I think they got the deluxe volumes too.
Oh, I've never seen them.
I believe they have deluxe volumes. Don't quote me, but I believe so. Anywho, all right. So we talked about Hunter x Hunter. It was something else I wanted to talk about. Anything happened crazy in anime news? I think anime has been kind of boring lately. I don't know. I heard Mob Psycho's been going off.
I haven't caught up. I watched the first 2 episodes of the new season. I still got to check it out, but I ended up catching up on some other stuff I was behind on.
Recently, I've been watching. I've been watching season 2 of Classroom of the Elite. It's kind of like the season 2 is kind of more boring. I'm not gonna hold you. Season 1 was fucking fire, but
I loved season 1, and I watched the first like half of season 2, and then I dropped it for now. So I need to.
I dropped season 2 too. Facts.
Yeah. So that must mean it's just not hitting like it was.
Because like for me, for me personally, I hate drama, and it just started turning into some stupid romance drama between these girls liking the main character. I'm like, I don't care. I just don't, and I dropped the series. It was like I couldn't.
It really didn't hold. It's really not holding up with season 2. I was like on episode 5 and I dropped it.
I think I'm at like 5 or 6 myself. I'm gonna have to go back and look exactly, but
same. Eventually, I'll rewatch it.
The crazy thing that blew my mind is because didn't they already renew it for season 3?
I believe.
Yeah, it's still popular. It still has a fan base.
Well, I mean, but season 1 came out. It took what, like 5-6 years, maybe even more, before from season 1 to season 2. So for them to renew it that quick, I thought that it must have gotten a good like reception this season as well. You know what I mean?
It did. It's just not. It might not be good for us.
Yeah. I could definitely see why people would still like it, because it still has a lot of the elements. But like for people like me, is like it kind of became a little bit too much of a high school drama, and it's like
it does have that high school drama to it. My problem was that I forget how to say the main character's name, but I feel like they always
Ayano Koji.
They always portray him to be like this Lelouch master thinker, but he's not like making any real fucking moves. You know what I mean?
He's not in season 2. He's not really.
It's like, bro, you're just
a little bit. He's making moves a little bit, but not really. Not like he don't hit like he used to.
Yeah,
so I mean, he makes his moves. It's just like the moves he makes is never shown.
Yeah,
it's just we wait until the end of the situation, and he's like, "Oh crap, Ayano Koji." It's
right.
Like
but really, I had this up my sleeve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like the I don't know if you got to this point where what's her name? She got in a situation and she had to beg for that other what's her name who has bipolar, and she was like in a cornered, and then it found out Ayano Koji one step ahead of the main bad guy in class 3. So it's just one of those things where it just doesn't really show it a lot.
And to be honest, I just don't even care about the aspect of Team D advancing anymore. So, kind of dropped it for now.
Yeah, it kind of needs to. It needs to. Some of these characters are not interesting enough to just keep on focusing on them.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. And
That's
it
a
get
good
kind
Yeah,
of
it's
boring.
like you gotta stay with Ayana Koshi, the black hair girl. She cool. I mean, she alright.
Nah, the black hair
The
girl fire.
she cool for me. I can see why people like her. The
I like
her brother though, more of him, and
Yeah.
the one girl who's like crippled, more of her. Like, there's so much interesting characters, but we're focused on like
The wrong
some
ones.
pretty boring. Like the season 2 was
red-haired
focusing
dude?
a lot about the girl who had the trauma, who got bullied. It was like, okay, she
Yeah.
got.
I knew they was
Boring.
gonna hit on that a little bit. But the redhead dude, I remember they had an episode dedicated to him. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Oh yeah, he's kind of boring too. Not gonna lie, he's just
Mad
kind of like a
boring.
Chad, like emotional
Wannabe
dude.
Chad,
It's like,
bro.
yeah, dude's just such an airhead too. You just be doing stuff like, bro, what are you doing? What are we doing?
But yeah,
It's
I
like,
just
okay.
started back watching Classroom. Then I started Orient. I started Orient today, but I'm
Dropped
on
it.
I'm only on episode 1, so I don't know how I'm gonna hit or not.
I'm reading the manga for Orient, so I didn't even watch this anime. Where I was at in the manga, it's pretty good so far. I still got some more catching up to do. I got a couple more volumes that I bought, just haven't read. Are you guys watching? I know Josuke, I don't think you are, but are you the My Hero new season?
I'm actually about to start it.
I'm just doing my rewatch right now.
I was about to say I really didn't like the past season. I think maybe 2 seasons, but this new season has been pretty solid so far. It starts out with just action, you know what I mean? So I was down for it, and it's animated real well. I think because they didn't have a movie in the slate right now or anything like that, that they definitely put in some work on this season. So it's been pretty action-packed, and I've really enjoyed it so far. I haven't been as into My Hero as I was previously, but this season I'm at least going to definitely continue to watch.
I don't know.
My Hero's definitely a lot of the anime that came out this season is getting a lot of good reception. All the ones we mentioned, Blue Lock's getting good reception as well. Spy Family's getting good reception. Like, anime is doing very well right now, doing very well for the most
Bro,
part.
I've been seeing
although
Mob Psycho go crazy everywhere.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I like to binge stuff, so I personally is like I rather just watch a whole thing through. I don't really like watching things weekly anymore.
Me too. I personally like the binge stuff a lot more. I like the binge stuff too, but I am thinking about getting into. I am thinking about catching up on the Bleach series. I've been watching Chainsaw Man here and there, but I've been wanting to binge it, so I stopped watching it.
Yeah, I'm more of a weekly watcher. I watch probably 6 or 7 anime right now weekly, maybe not 6, like 5. And I've always been into like the seasonals and different things like that. I do have one series at a time that I'll be like massive binging. Like I was watching Naruto for a while, and like I said, I'm about to start Bleach. So I just got some of the classics I still need to catch up on. I just watched too many fucking weekly ones to do it quickly.
No, I feel that after I'm done with my fairy tale reread / rewatch, I think the next one is going to be Magi. Eventually, I'll get into Naruto, Bleach. One Piece is like One Piece is
Too much.
I don't even know. But
There's a bunch of shit going on in One Piece right now that is fucking crazy. Shit you never thought was gonna happen.
I love the Magi anime. That was one of the things that got me like back into anime because like
Fact.
definitely one of the things that got me back into it. And I need to actually check out the manga. I know Josuke and I think Quan said that they both read it and they talked
Perfect.
a lot about it, that it was good. So yeah.
yeah, the manga covers the entire pre-time skip, and then the manga covers the everything after.
Yeah.
Oh damn! So there's a time skip after the anime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big time skip. But there's this one
shit.
part that I didn't like in the manga where it was about to be this big ass war, low key, and something happened. I just really didn't like that part. But that's pretty much my only gripe against it.
Yeah, for the most part. Okay, so Josuke, I know you talked about, you thought it was pretty hype. In terms of the spoilers, because I talked about a few negatives, what exactly were you hyped about other than Heath coming back?
The fight itself, I think was like really good as far as illustration wise and technician wise, you know what I'm saying? Because he's really like showing you that she fights exactly how Yami would fight. So we're really getting a prequel to like a Yami versus Asta, if that ever was to happen. This is how it would look if something like that was to go down, and that's what we're getting right now. And I don't think that's being talked about enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that
fair
makes
enough.
sense. Yeah.
So what are we saying? I already talked about my opinions with Sister Lily here. How do y'all think Sister Lily being here is gonna turn out with Asta?
I don't know. I really hope he doesn't get to fight her because I don't really feel like hearing all that emotional mumbo jumbo. Kind of like what you said. I hope
Facts.
I hope Ichigo gets to go up against her and they ideologically clashes together. And I hope I wish something like Asta get to see what happens because Ichigo's pretty much explaining to Asta, yo, Yami hurt me by doing this, and Asta isn't understanding that. And so if Ichigo can literally give him that type of pain back to himself. And I don't know. Would really love to see how that aspect will play out.
Do you guys think that this will end with like Sister Lily getting killed, Sister Lily getting like fixed or whatever, you know what I mean? Like getting the paladin shit taken out of her? Or do you think it'll be like she'll be defeated and then she'll get like zapped back to wherever Lucius is at or whatnot? You know what I mean? Like, how do you think this is going to end with her and this kind of altercation that they're about to go down with?
Wait a minute.
Wait, kind of. Sorry,
Wait a
it's
fucking
not.
minute.
I think
It's
Rex is
no way.
lying.
Yeah,
Is
he-
it?
he's
I
full of shit.
don't know. If Rex
He's
is
full of
telling the
shit.
truth, bro.
He's full of shit. He's full
don't
of
know
shit.
right
'Cause
now.
I was gonna get mad at myself. I was like, no fucking.
Quan is
way.
replying. Quan is replying.
Yeah, he needs to like clear this up because there's no way. There's no way.
How does Rex just have birthdays? Remember, I respect it. I guess.
There's no way. Oh shit. Quan's birthday is tomorrow, not today. Not today, you dickhead.
He said he's at a birthday dinner right now. That's where Quan's at.
And Rax is at a birthday dinner for his brother.
Brenny.
Yeah, but Quan
Respect.
Credible's birthday is tomorrow, so I guess we can give him happy birthday on the screen right now.
Hey, happy birthday, Quan.
Yeah, shout outs to Quan. Make sure y'all tell Quan. Yo, tomorrow, make sure y'all tweet at Quan happy birthday. You feel me?
Golf clap. Gold. Can you repeat some of the final things you just said?
I was saying, so obviously Sister Lily's at the Land of the Sun where, you know, us and them are all at. And I'm trying to figure out how this is logically going to end. Like, is Sister Lily going to get killed by, you know, whoever involved? Or is she going to get, like, defeated and get made back to normal? Whether it's, like, taking her paladin mind control shit away from her. Or is she going to be defeated and, like, you know, maybe Lucius, like, zaps her back to, you know, the Clover Kingdom or wherever he's at. Kind of like a loss and a run. You know what I mean? Loss and retreat.
How I'm thinking that it might turn out, which I don't like. This is kind of like a scenario I wouldn't want it to happen, but to try to kind of tie two plot points together, the fact that Asa got transported to this country is a thing, and unless people find some crazy explanation that nobody's thinking about, as of right now, the theory is Sister Lily didn't want to do it. Like, subconsciously, she saved Asta. So, it would make sense that they try to make it a situation where it's like, okay, Sister Lily versus Asta again. He's struggling to beat her, and then the subconscious comes out again, giving Asta a way to defeat her. And if that happens, like I said, I wouldn't like it, but it is what it is.
We should literally be finding out right now. Like in this next couple chapters, we should literally be finding out whether that's the case or not.
But now, if he defeats her, like, do you think she's going to be defeated and healed, or some, like, you know what I mean, like made back to the original Sister Lily, or defeated and back to, you know, retreating?
Well, I think her physical body has literally deformed. So I think if she ever was to go back, she'll be dead.
Well, Asta has.
Okay.
They can pull something with that Demon Destroyer sword, where it's like, this new evolution of ki makes my anti-magic even better, so now I can dispel the paladin transformation. They can literally do that, and I can see Tabata doing that. He did the same thing with the elves.
You guys think
So.
any more of the Black Bulls will get more powerful, like Gauch and Federal? Well, honestly, I don't care to see Gauch anymore, but I would love to see Charmy come
My
back.
boy.
Your boy? Okay.
Ghost gets overly
We know
slandered.
what type of time RT's on, but
Ghost hasn't been like that for years.
that's kind of true. But I would love to see Funeral and Charmy get more powerful. I would love to see. I want to see that Gray. I mean that Gauch. I mean that. What am I talking about? That Gordon and Henry matchup again. I would love to see that. Quan hit 40. He might be 40.
That's tough. It'd be very interesting to see. Do you guys see that do you guys think the Black Bulls are gonna show up in Wano?
That would be interesting because how the fuck did they get there? And so fast?
Exactly. Yeah, that's a big thing. How are they just gonna get there, bro?
But the last
Funeral
thing we
is a thing, though.
right.
Well,
but,
Finral's never been here.
But the last thing that we saw was them talking about we're gonna go find them. So it's like it makes sense if they're gonna pop up.
They do have other people like the door magic guy who can open up portals to other places. They do have people like that in the Clover Kingdom, I guess.
But I guess because there's two things to this. One, they have to know Asa's there because they're going to a whole different country, and two, they would have had to done it within the span of 3 days.
No, Ichigo needs to kill Lily. I believe that too. Yeah, tell Quan said he was stopping by, man. Y'all make sure y'all tell him happy birthday, especially tomorrow. Go tweet it to him tomorrow. You feel me? Go. Matter of fact, go tweet now and just put it in the draft until 12, and then just drop it. Facts.
Someone said, I don't know why people like Power. She doesn't do anything to.
Yo,
Power's amazing.
OD. Yeah, she's OD.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. One of the best.
Because you're probably just a power scaler. That's probably the only reason why you look at women that way. Oh, jeez, damn it.
Get a little cluck cluck. Hey, matter of fact, Kino, clip that and just put the and have crickets in the background. Nigga, that was not funny, RT. Shut the fuck up.
It was bars. It was so impactful that Josuke had to go on a rant on it.
Nah, for real. Power's OD, and she definitely adds to the series. And I definitely love the aspect that Power is a good written female, and she's not written like Noelle. She's completely opposite of Noelle, but she's still a great written character. Shut the fuck up. Whoever said Power's whack, matter of fact, you have a mod. Do you have a mod?
Power is the best character in
need to find
Chainsaw
something
Man.
to take away from
Confirmed.
you.
Confirmed.
Oh, that's one smart. He definitely have a mod. I hope
He said Power is whack. Oh my god. And Taste is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. These are the same people that hype up
crazy.
these the same people that hype up Rebecca. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Power's whack. That's it right now for now as far as what I think about the chapter. I think the fighting is really good. The choreograph is really good. I don't have mixed emotions about Sister Lily showing up herself, but the Paladin showing up is not bad, I don't think.
Yeah, I think it should be cool. I love.
I wonder
go ahead.
No, that's fine. I wonder if this is because the final arc thing, we don't know how many chapters this is. So another concern is now that the Paladins are here, does that mean you're getting into it soon, or what are we talking about?
And also it takes me back to also the Clover Kingdom getting attacked as well, because we know he's supposed to be going after Yuno, and that better not be off screen. For the love of God, that better not be off screen.
No way.
He might just off screen that shit.
Oh
bro.
god, that'd be atrocious.
It's about off screens the Yuno versus Lucius fight.
I'll slander Tabata. I'll put his name in the mud if he does that. I'll be so pissed.
Bro, that'd be such a Tabata move to off screen that fight, bro. Oh man,
That would be crazy.
That'd be wild.
Facts, bro. Quan is definitely a rock star, bro. Facts.
I'm loving Ichika's samurai look though. I mean, Tabata's been on point with his transformation looks and stuff like that. They've been pretty fire all throughout the Spade arc and on. Honestly, the whole series, but once all the notch forms and Yuno's different forms and stuff like that, real sick.
Yeah, I agree. I think Tabata does a great job. Now I'm thinking about it. Like, in comparison to like other series, does Black Clover really have good variety in terms of magic abilities?
Yeah,
Like
fuck
magic
yeah.
elemental abilities? Are we sure?
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Because
they
I'm
go
thinking
outside,
like,
they go outside of the elemental aspect of it. Like they don't have.
no,
Just
I
have
mean
the
talking about
elemental.
just attributes of abilities. Because like, I think Fairy Tail has like people who do memory make magic and stuff. Like Fairy Tail has really good variety. I think Magi has really good variety. So it's like, does Black
Magi does.
Clover like? Does Black Clover really
Yes,
have good
bro.
variety?
Yes, like are we from?
Yeah. I mean, if you did it just statistically, I mean, like the actual number of different magics, there's got to be a 30, 40.
It's
You know what I
crazy,
mean?
bro.
I know that,
I
but
know
I'm talking about
RT
like more
talking about.
unique stuff. I'm talking about like more unique, like magic types.
Yeah, I've never seen nobody have Mercury magic in the series. I've never seen.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
beast
Mercury magic,
magic.
Beast magic.
I've
Uh,
definitely seen Beast
you
Magic
know,
before.
The,
blood, bone, soul,
the
body.
way that
I've definitely seen those before.
the way Patra used light magic, I love. Never really seen that before. Um,
He just was really fast and he used like
Mars
whips.
Mars using mineral magic is fucking fire as hell, especially the aspect
look,
he used it as.
yeah,
Dark magic,
Ladros.
dark magic.
Ladros was unique. I'll give
Yeah,
Ladros.
Ladros. Um,
It has variety.
yeah, it's got
there.
variety. There's
I said no. It has variety. But I'm talking about like unique, unconventional magic
yeah,
attributes.
but there's like string magic. You have like
Oh, we've seen so many string powers. It's like,
Bone magic itself.
yeah,
yeah, I've seen so many bone powers. Like,
painting magic, dream magic, cutting magic, or whatever Jax is
Severing.
called.
Severing's good. No, Severing's very unique. I'll give it Severing. Painting.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I personally I think there's a good variety.
But it's like, what are you comparing it to? Like these other series, like what would
The
you say,
other magical series.
what would you say is
Compare-
unique in those series?
Like Magi, I
Uh,
can agree with is a pretty good one, but I'm trying to.
I
think
mean,
of any other
hold
ones.
on. Is Magi a good one? Because I'm trying to think of like, I remember the one
Gel
that-
magic. I'll give you that. Fairy
One
Tail's a
dude-
good one.
The one Fairy Tail might be a good one, but Magi's, I don't think Magi's a good one. I remember one that had piercing magic. That was about it. That was one of the best ones.
So yeah, let's think of fire, water.
They just had normal
Oh,
elements.
what about Hakuryu? Doesn't he have like a crazy, really unique power?
He has a plant. He has plant at one, and then the other one is like I forgot what it's called, but it's something like with death with like death. Yeah, so he has like something like death magic in a way.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sinbad. Doesn't he have a couple pretty cool ones? Like he has like dimension type shit.
He has sound. He has a lightning form. I believe a fire form. So I had a couple different ones, but they was mostly just elemental as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, what I'll say in terms of Black Clover is I hope when you introduce like these other paladins, because obviously they get powers from devils. Hopefully they're like interesting, because these are supposed to be powers from like supreme devils and stuff. Like
Yeah.
we know the spatial stuff already. We know Beelzebub, but there's other supreme devils that is part of the cliff off that we don't know about.
Well,
So
and that's the thing that I thought was kind of whack about the devils that we've seen so far. Like the first devil we get introduced to is Zagrid with word soul magic.
yeah, Word Soul Mojo was great. Yeah,
It was
facts,
fucking
yep.
amazing. And then I was expecting all of the magics to be like crazy stuff like that. We got like the fire and ice twins. We got a couple of things, but nothing's really been hitting like as hard as I thought. You know what I mean? Especially since they don't have grimoires like Zagrid. They weren't using like a lot of like spells. I mean, I guess what is Magicula's was
Curse warding. I'll give her
yeah,
that.
curse warding,
Curse
which
warding
was
was
pretty
good.
cool. But I was, I guess just the twins is what I was kind of disappointed in. But I would like to see some more stuff on the level of like how Zagrid's was.
Yeah, very
It was
unconventional,
crazy
very
when
unique.
when he got introduced. She
Ah,
was
dude.
crazy.
I still love fucking Zagrid as a character.
Facts, one of the
Also-
best ones.
Yeah. Now
I'm
Yami
pretty
can
sure.
beat him
I'm
with
pretty
that
sure
swipe of his hand.
Tabata, especially after what's going on with Heath. I'm pretty sure Tabata's going to bring that power back in some way, shape, or form. Because
Word Soul.
I don't know if Zagrid. I don't know if Zagrid just didn't flat out disappear and his power didn't.
Right? Could they have had Zagrid brought back and then upgraded? Like, because he was just like a
Well, I think he could have gave his power away, but I don't know about Zagrid himself. Like, give his.
Oh
give his,
yeah, I
give his
guess you're right. He could just hand off his power. But what rank devil was the grid? He was just a high tier. So he could be like upgraded to a supreme if he was alive, I guess, in one way or another. Kind of like how Megicula wasn't originally a supreme devil.
Well, I personally think she was always a supreme devil. She just wasn't a cliff off devil.
Bro, imagine giving word
sense.
soul magic to somebody who's actually competent. That'd be crazy.
Like
Damnatio.
Morgan. Oh, okay.
Morgan.
Damnatio too. Damnatio's a good one. Damnatio's a good one.
Yeah.
Damnatio is a good one.
You know, he's like a politician, good with words, shit like that. You know what I mean?
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
And then we gotta see a Dremelex magic. I think it's the hypothesis is it's poison magic, but we gotta see it.
Yeah, the only thing I can make sense with that is just like how his word bubbles are, but we've got no other indication of what the hell he does.
Yeah, facts. Seki.
Shut up. Shut up. Do not read it. All right.
Oh man. Paladin Seki.
Anaki's one of the best written characters in Chainsaw Man, from him being angry by Denji. I love Anaki, and I definitely agree with pretty much everything. Oh, I don't want to say that. That's a lot of spoilers, bro.
Yeah, but there is a lot. I won't say it either.
Anaki, who's that? Is that the dude with the wolf devil?
Aki. Yeah, he's the dragonist. He's
So
like
somebody
Yeah.
hit me up and asked
He's
me
the
who make.
Sasuke.
Somebody hit me up and asked me who makes the thumbnails. Gold is actually the guy who makes the thumbnails. He's literally right there. You're looking at him.
Yo.
That's the guy who makes the thumbnails, and he gets permission from other people. You know.
Yeah.
Just if you don't need some thumbnails, I guess you can hit Gold up. You feel me?
Yeah. I hit up people on Twitter, talk to them about the art, and then I just kind of put it together how I can.
You feel me? But anyway, man. RT, you want to do your you got your what's the name this week? A segment this week?
we can spitball for sure in terms of a segment. What's something interesting that has happened recently? A lot of very interesting anime, right? All right, you know what? This will be interesting. Final arcs comparison. We talked about it a little bit. Let's just compare final arcs to other final arcs and see like what people's general thoughts are in comparison. So we'll start with Josuke. Have you caught up with? You haven't caught up with Bleach, right?
No, not of the manga. No.
No. All right. So far, let's compare One Piece's final arcs, how it started, versus Black Clover's final arc, how it started. What are we talking about?
The one on Kuni?
Final arc, yeah. Final arc right now.
The beginning of Wano Kuni arc was actually hype, bro. You had Zoro versus Hawking.
Well, One Piece's current final arc is like this current arc, whatever is going on right now.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's stupid hype. So yeah, it's killing Black Clover. I'm not gonna hold you. Literally destroying Black Clover. We're getting so much information, but One Piece is not fair to put up against Black Clover. I don't think.
I know they're just the first two.
I don't think One Piece is fair to put up against any current manga. So, yeah, One Piece is killing easy.
Very fair. Okay. So Fairy Tail's final arc or Naruto's final arc?
All day, bro. Naruto.
You said who?
Naruto, bro. Naruto.
Okay.
I can digest Naruto final arc a little bit more than I can digest Fairy Tail's final arc. That's for damn sure. Because that fight against Urza and her mom, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's
terrible.
Tough.
It's terrible. But whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, I could definitely digest Naruto a lot more than Fairy Tail.
Okay, someone said Fairy Tail final arc was trash. Damn. Said trash,
I don't know if
bro.
it was trash, but it definitely wasn't it. It definitely wasn't hit.
Okay. Demon Slayer final arc or this Black Clover, how it started final arc? Let's think about the
Demon
starts.
Slayer, bro. Demon Slayer. If we're talking in terms of how it's starting, Demon Slayer final arc starting it was hitting, bro. Demon Slayer is a tough one to go up against in terms of how it's starting, bro. Because that shit hit. Not for the
Yeah,
whole you.
I like the beginning of the Demon Slayer final arc.
It definitely
Okay.
hit.
You get to see all of the Hashiras go to work. Everybody just kind of come together and fight all the moons that we wanted
I'm
to
telling
see.
you, it hit,
Yeah,
bro.
it
It
was sick.
hit. But again,
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair. I don't think that was a little fair. But because
Okay.
Demon Slayer only has one aspect to focus on. It was only Muzin and the upper moons. That was it. That's all they
Very
had.
true. Very
And
true.
Black Clover just has such more of the cover, and it's just I don't think it's fair. But okay,
Okay. Have you guys seen the Promised Neverland final arc?
Jesus.
Promised Neverland final arc, or the start of the Promised Neverland final arc, or the start of the Black Clover final arc.
Black Clover.
In terms of the start, actually, the start of Promised Neverland arc had so much build up. It was just like, damn,
I'm
we're
about to
gonna
say,
get
well, where are you
we
putting
get so
the
many
start?
answers.
Where are you putting the start of the final of the Promised Neverland?
Probably around the time they meet Norman again.
Okay.
And
Because
that
the
was
moment he
Mind
meets,
Storm.
yeah, the moment they meet him, they start with their plans to take over the one, like the royalty and everything.
I would have to. I'll go with Black Clover because I don't know. Black Clover pacing really it really messes up their beginning. It's in my opinion, it's the pacing. But I don't know. I just can't help but think about the ending of. I can't help but think about the ending of fucking.
Hey, yeah, but if we're talking about the ending, I have huge issues with the Promised Neverland ending, but that's why I said the start of the final arc. Because in comparison.
It might be a little better than Black Clover, but I don't know. All right.
Okay. Black Clover, the start of the final arc, or the Fire Force start of its final arc.
Oh, I gotta go with Fire Force. Fire Force hit. I don't know. It was a little slow when it first came back. Because if we talk about when it first came back, that's when Shinra came back. Like from when Shinra, I would say that's when Shinra came back when he was knocked out and he came back. He realized he was a punk rock dude for a couple weeks.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the beginning, and that was kind of. In terms of that, I think it started off a little like stupid slow. So I think I gotta go with Black Clover.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Fire Force final arc. I'm only an anime only for that, so I got no opinion.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Someone said Fire Force, even though Tamaki's trash. He's spitting. Tamaki is trash. He's spitting some facts right there.
No,
Spitting some facts right there.
She's hated all across the world.
not
Someone said most of the series final arc starts strong and dies down in the end. Happened with Bleach and Naruto. So if we're really, if you guys had to put like a tier in terms of like, or a rating in terms of how this, because I would say we have enough information to like at least judge the beginning of the final arc.
Well, I don't know.
How would you
hold on,
guys?
real quick, let me respond to that. Naruto final arc actually hit all the way up until Madara got killed, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and that was only because Boruto. They wanted the Boruto sequel. If they didn't really care about all that, I think it would have had a way better ending.
Naruto actually hit all the way up until Madara got killed. So, got to disagree.
Someone said I like Tamaki's design. I know what you like. Actually, I don't know what you like.
You know what you saying, RT?
So just kind of wrap it up. In terms of Black Clover's beginning final arc, I think we got enough information because I would say right now it's like the next phase. Now that the Paladin's here, the next phase is about to happen. So in terms of the beginning of the Black Clover final arc, what would you guys kind of like rate it, judge it, tier it? Like how good or bad do you think
give it
has
like a
been?
solid 6.
I'd probably go 7. I like are we including the whole twist of Lucius and Julius like in that final arc?
Yeah. Because it was part of the final arc. So to be fair, it's part of the final arc. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a 7. I honestly don't have many gripes with it. I would probably do a couple small things different, but I think that, it's been done pretty solid. We're getting some of the lore stuff that we wanted. We haven't gotten some of the like full circle stuff that we all want, like, Mars, dwarves, different things like that, Earth Spirit. So if we could still get those incorporated, it'll definitely finish a lot solid for me. But, I would imagine at the beginning of this arc is the time when you're supposed to be trying to incorporate those things.
Okay, respectable. It'll be very interesting because like the twist was phase 1, the training and the Wano and Yami lore was kind of like phase 2, and now paladins are here. So now it's kind of like phase 3 of its final arc. So we're gonna see what's going on. Someone said 7.5 out of 10. Want a little bit more little bit more. We had no Clover Kingdom, by the way,
Right?
and Noel, but overall good. Okay.
Yeah, it's been. We haven't been outside the castle, so.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get some of the politics, the aftermath, all that kind of stuff from the Clover Kingdom. So that's the only stuff that's kind of bringing it down for me. But
we barely got their reactions.
Right, and that's like a big negative for me. I love all the stuff with like Julius, Lucius, the twist, but we barely got the shock of it, like vibrating through the kingdom and how everyone feels and sees things now, and kind of the power shifting, and that's the stuff that I'd like to see more of.
Yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree. Because at the end of the day, and after the time skip, after Black Clover came back, it was hot. Like, it was like banger after banger after banger. We get Yuno as a captain, Us as the vice captain, Lucius shows up. It was crazy. So it started off very strong.
Indeed.
All right, man. With that being said, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate RT and Gold for coming through, man. Make sure y'all tell Quan happy birthday. Rex says he's had a birthday dinner. That's cool. I'm trying to get Sabo ass back in here. I don't know where that motherfucker been at, but I miss that nigga for real. Yeah, man. With that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. Appreciate y'all coming through. Make sure y'all go on Spotify and all that good stuff and give us some ratings, give us some likes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that helps us out a lot. So if you can do that, you know what I'm saying, that'd be great. And we appreciate y'all when we love y'all, but we gonna be out. You feel me? Make sure y'all check out Black Clover and all the good shit. I'm gonna try to catch up to I'm gonna try to catch up.
You cut out. I have no idea what you're saying.
No, I said my bad. My internet went out for a second. I said I'm gonna try to catch up to Kaiju number 8 next week because I hear the schedule was actually a little bit more consistent. So I'm gonna try to catch up to that so we can talk about that a little bit. But that's next week. With that being said, we're out. Oh wait, hold on. Kyrie Irving did nothing wrong. We're out.
Cap.
Kyrie Irving